anything new is never going to be easy, but it sure does humble you. It's a chance to begin again, to clear everything away and start all over. And it's also the reason why I haven't posted in a while. Even though I really wanted to start the year off strong and jump straight into it, I was not feeling any type of inspiration or any drive to create something new and unique. I get tired of seeing the same stuff. I don't know about you. While I kept to myself, I wasn't just sitting around. I started getting used to being married. The wedding was awesome, but now I'm settling into that role. I tried out some new hobbies, broke my hand, and spent some time outside. I really tried to make the most of this break and enjoy my downtime, but the idea of getting back to my regular day-to-day stuff started to feel really scary. When it was time to get back to work and pick up where I left off, I found it hard to even start, but that ends now. Today, we're moving forward. Mess up an idea till it's unrecognizable and use that as a way to build new sonics on top of. I'm searching for something new and different, not so much the same thing I might already do. Keeps it exciting for me. And I think people like hearing weird stuff. So once I have some sort of cool idea inspiring me or kind of tickling me a little, I'm gonna go into the channel and just throw on an Edison and record the signal through this. If you're trying to recreate this workflow, it is totally possible. It's just a matter of kind of thinking through exactly what I'm doing and applying those effects in the digital space. For example, I'm running everything through the pedals, but I recorded everything before it goes to the pedals in Edison. Anyone can do that. If you want to record the sounds of, for example, the blooper. Blooper is just recording an audio file and pitching it back and forth, up and down. The nuances, while they might not be the same, you are getting the same kind of workflow, and thinking about messing up your workflow and trying weird things like that will 100% open your mind to like new ways of making music. That's kind of what makes it exciting for me, is finding new ways, new ideas, new sonics, new musical spaces that I might not have explored yet. And that comes from just not settling for just the same way of doing things, just doing the wrong thing whenever you know there's a right way to. Each of those moments that we recorded could be its own separate layer. You just have to be willing to break it and just ruin the sound. It will work. So let's see if we can turn this. And now route this to a channel. I want to clean it up. I'll usually put a filter of some kind. We're just going to be lazy and just drop one of these. I want to see if I can maybe speed this up, reverse it, and then put a fade up. Got like a bit of a dark South Side type of vibe to it. Is that is the habits pedal, just pulling back fragments of that stuff. These samples need a crazy intro, and this I think might turn into something sick. We're gonna even enhance it with a little pumping. Now I need some sort of texture, something mysterious, you know, something just in the background. that's all perfect loop inside of this thing. This is running.
Look at all of what we got, which, by the way, is going to keep playing, I think.
That's a cool little texture moment. It needs a body because we got a lot of texture and mid layers, but we need like some base, like foundational stuff, which is usually in the form of keys for me. Fast forward a little bit, I've been noodling around trying to just blend the layers together, and it's more just setting the levels and throwing a little echo, like a simple reverb or delay just to extend tails out, and then lowering the levels so that they blend in with everything else. That's just reverb and delay. And those were all just from the pedals. And I thought, you know, it'd be kind of cool if I just like added just a subtle layer underneath that would just complete the whole thing. Think of it like just the waves in an ocean, how it kind of just like swoops and whooshes around. And then I found another sound here. This loop is just a melody layer. It's just a phrase that's been repeated over and over, maybe with a reverb or a delay, but it kind of sets up as a nice background layer. You see what I mean? And just for fun, here it is with some drums.
We got some action. Everything I said it happened. That boy light is Michael Jackson, but on verses he been blacking.
I know I skipped over the drums on that beat, but I want to do a separate tutorial where I focus in on how to create bounce, specifically about producers like OZ and Boy Wonder and Wonder Girl, who I think have the most unique bounce personally. It got me wondering, what producer do you think has the craziest bounce? What about their drum pattern is dope? What about the way that they arrange? What about their sound selection do you think is sick? On another note, I'm sorry it took me so long to put this video. I tend to overthink things a lot, but I'm working on being better and being more consistent. I would say the main takeaway for you in this video isn't so much the workflow that I was doing in here, but more so the fact that you have to shake things up when things are not going the way that you want them to. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. I will see you hopefully sooner than 3 months for the next video. Peace.